says, Dave, that was a hell of a call, number one. And number two, how you doing?
Thank you, and I'm doing great. This is very exciting times, obviously. I told Judge a couple of weeks ago, I said, hey, man, I didn't leave Seattle for you guys not to make it to the World Series. I mean, come on, let's go. Help a brother out.
What is the difference in getting ready for you emotionally from a regular season call to a playoff call? Because the energy is different, obviously.
Yeah.
But
I don't prepare it. It's just you feel the magic, the weight of the moment,
right,
and you react accordingly. And it's not like I practice. I mean, that's just so freaking organic, you know. I'm just looking at it, and like if I were at home, I'd be standing up. I notice I still have a good right hand.
This has been, 2 games in. Each team has a win. This has been a great series. I mean, close games. Every mistake can kind of become bigger. I kind of expect the same thing tonight, but give me your sense of what we've watched over these first 18 innings.
Well, I mean, the intensity. The intensity, it's Boston and New York. Good God almighty. I mean, I've watched a million of these from afar, and now I'm in it, and it's different, so much different from regular season. I mean, with so much on the line. Every mistake. I mean, Durant drops that ball out there. Go figure that.
Yeah.
They didn't give him an error.
Should have been. I mean, if it was up to me, that's an error.
I'm sitting there going, I go, well, he's 7. The Yankees, and they come back and they say it's.
He was almost diving, so that's why it was kind of.
He didn't need to dive.
Of course he did. He just
and you know what?
Through it. He catches it.
He'd be the first one to tell you that right now, right?
Yeah, he said after the game it was on him, so he owned it. I give him credit.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But it's just everything, every pitch, every breath, every decision is scrutinized times a million.
Yeah.
And certainly the other day with taking Fried out, and I'm sitting there going, really? He was doing
so you felt the same way that I did. Evan thought it was time.
I thought it was time.
I thought he struggled in the 6th, but in the 7th, he gets him out in 3 pitches. To me, it felt he's fine, man. He's good to go.
And to your point, 2 on, second and third, 2 out, got out of it. First and second, 2 out, got out of it. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, you paid this guy XYZ dollars for XYZ years. He's your horse. You should ride him.
Let him be the hero. That's what my biggest issue was. We talked about this. We actually debated this to open our show yesterday. Give the dude who you're paying a ton of money to be your hero the chance to be your hero.
If he's your dude, you got to give him. You got to let him ride.
100%.
Yeah.
My concern, and it turned out to not matter because the bullpen was so bad, was I only thought he had a batter or 2 left, and if he puts a guy on base, you're now asking Luke Weaver, who was clearly coming in, which he did, to be in a more difficult spot. 1 out and nobody on, bottom of the order. I thought it was an easy spot, but the problem is he blew the whole thing.
Well, that's what he's paid to do, and it just didn't work. I mean, we see this every day. You get guys get on a run, they have a certain level of success, and then, you depend on them, and they have a bad day. I mean, we all have bad days. I mean, and nobody likes to hear it, but that's the reality of the situation. I've learned, I've calmed down. I mean, I used to be, reactionary as anybody, but doing this game, doing baseball every day for 18 years, there's a smoothing out process.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, he had a bad day.
Yeah.
I tripped over my tongue 14 times 1 week. I mean, you get over it, you move forward, you know?
Do you think the criticism that Boone is getting is fair?
It's part of the gig, man. You're in New York, and as I said before, the scrutiny is unbelievable. I have a guy in my building that if Boone does something that doesn't work that he doesn't like, I get these emails. It's like, dude, you got to chill, man.
You're like, it wasn't me. I'm calling it.
I am just describing what happened. A lot of he's made some good decisions, like anybody's made bad decisions. I was talking to a baseball guy the other day. He said that was a situation where he went by the computer and not by his feel. And then yesterday, it looked like he went more with feel with Rodón, even though he goes to 4 straight balls and then 3 more and then hits a guy.
He was clearly done. I thought last night was worse than anything. Because, and where I disagree on the Fried stuff, and we argued about it the other day, was, and I'm just sitting there watching the game on TV, I thought he was done. So my feel was, I think I'm done with Max Fried. I don't want to push this any further. He's put guys on base every inning since the 3rd. I'm projecting that I kind of think he's done, and I'd rather give these mediocre relievers a cleaner inning. Obviously, I don't know. I'm just predicting.
Yeah, and I go just the opposite. He's your stud.
I get it.
Yeah. And I think yesterday, the force of personality of Rodón.
Right.
And I'm looking at his eyes, and his eyes are saying, and he's going, and you know he's saying everything we can't say on radio right now. And you need to get out of my face.
Right.
I got this game. I told you I got this
you
game.
Better turn your ass around and walk back to that bleeping.
I'm looking at his eyes. Dude, I'm looking at his eyes, and you can just see daggers and bullets and flame coming out. So,
great.
I mean, sometimes you gotta go with your guy, you know?
How do you handle today, though? Because today is Cam Schlittler has looked so good at times. He's still a rookie, and it's a winner-take-all game, all hands on deck. I think this is where the managers make their money on games like this.
That's a great point. Cam, he'll have that run where he looks darn near invincible.
Right, dominant.
And then, and also where he'll get like strikeout, a pop-up, and trying to put the third guy away, and now he's walking. Now he's like deep in the. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You got a good fastball. Use it.
Right.
Bring it. You know, and it's got movement. He can sink it a little bit. You know, so I think that's his best weapon. Spotting that a big fastball. I mean, he can do. You know, he does triple figures.
Right.
If I'm doing triple figures, hey, it's coming. Here it is.
Right. Yeah.
That's what Chapman did the other night.
Right. I'm putting it up at your chest. Even if you hit it, it's not going out of the ballpark.
Chapman's 37 years old, built like a Hulk, and I admire him for. I mean, my boy's put together. Man, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's gotten good when he stopped taking steroids.
Right. But he does look good. All right.
He looks great now.
Yeah.
But, like 3 years ago, he looked like he was Mr. Universe.
He gives up the 3 knocks, and he was like mid-90s.
Yeah.
And then he said, "Hey man, screw this. I got a hundo here. Boom."
Right. Let me stop trying to pitch and just overpower you.
Yeah. So I think that's an approach I would look for. I'm looking for that from Cam.
Yeah.
I got the goods. Here it is.
Well, you've got a chance to spend some time with him, I'm assuming, or just have some interactions with him. What's his mentality, his makeup like?
You know what?
Because this is going to be the biggest, most raucous environment he's been in this year.
He looks like the kind of guy, I want him on my right or left side in a fight.
Nice.
Quiet dude that scares you, and you can see that intensity. You want to mess with me? You want some of this?
All right.
I think that's the kind of guy he is.
Right.
I really do.
And that projects well for this type of situation.
And the other thing I like, he doesn't do it often, but he will, back off the plate. I'm coming inside. I love that.
Right.
I mean, I really like what Will Warren's done a lot this year. He needs to earhole somebody or threaten to earhole because he's got people.
Right.
He's got good stuff.
Right.
Got to make him uncomfortable.
Talking Ben McDonald, he gave me chapter and verse on that. He said it who was the great Cub pitcher, Big Red, Sutcliffe.
Right.
Sutcliffe said it told him about this player X. He said if you drill him or come inside, and if you put him away, I'll be waiting at top step to congratulate. So if something happened, player Y, I won't name names.
Yeah.
Drilled him, and he met him at the dugout. I got $1,000 for you.
Nice. I love that.
So, I mean, you played football. You know how hard you have to be. This is a big boy league. This isn't namby-pamby stuff. You got to have a killer attitude where somebody's going, this dude is half nuts.
Right. You got to make them think you're crazy.
Yeah.
Because then they fear you a little bit.
And I haven't grown up in the 60s and 70s. Koufax, Drysdale, Gibson, name them.
Yeah.
Everybody came and worked inside.
Oh, yeah.
Talking to the late, great Larry Doby. Hey, man, that was part of the game.
Right.
And I'll never forget this. He said, 2 dudes in front of you go yard. You're going to get dusted. So go up there and be loose. Just go up there and be loose. Be ready,
Right.
It might be the first 2 pitches and then be ready for the 3rd pitch. But those are realities that you have to face. And I think Cam is the kind of guy that he's going to move dudes. He's going to move their feet.
Nice.
I like that. You got to have that. You want the guys who are playing defense, but that's a bad dude.
Yeah.
That's our guy,
we
man.
got his back no matter what happens here.
You want to know somebody's got, he's got this.
Right.
He's got this, and he's got a lot of this.
Pointing to the groin area for everybody listening. Yes.
I got a lot of this.
How do you we're talking to Dave Sims, radio voice Yankees. You'll hear him later calling the game. How aggressive do you think Boone's going to be going to his bullpen? We saw Cora go quick last night. It's winner take all. Everyone's available. How quick do you think he goes?
And I understand why he did it. Let me close these dudes out now. I don't want to give them a second life. I get that. Who's in his circle of trust today? That's the key. I mean, anything we'd say would be based on, good past performance. Weave is probably 2 of his last 4 have been,
Yeah.
But he's pitching today in all likelihood.
And then
I'd assume.
Devin, here's the thing. Remember, Devin Williams got heat like crazy. He was getting blowtorched. He's been pretty good.
Yeah.
He's been real good. Like nine, I think it's like 9 of his last 11. He's been really good.
Right. He'll scare you every now and then. He'll give up a hit.
If he commands a fastball, he's gold.
Right.
Because then the changeup, he kills people with that. So I would think there. I think Bednar's a tough kid, tough Pittsburgh kid. And if they ask him to go, hey, I need 3 outs. I think he's good.
Yeah.
I really do.
So
again, you said all hands on deck.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, man, everybody, step the hell up.
Yeah.
Right. It's an elimination game for both sides here. Now, we had this debate, Evan and I, at the beginning of the season. Who was the biggest rival for the Yankees now? I said the Dodgers just because it was immediate, past memory in the World Series. I forgot who Evan said.
Oh, we were talking about the Astros still being.
Astros, right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me about the Astros in my time in Seattle. You think you guys are PO'd about 17 and all that stuff.
You're right.
Hey, man, I got an hour for you.
Yeah. they got him this year, though.
Yeah, they did. They really
Sean
did.
said the Red Sox. And I was like,
That it was still the Red Sox.
is that really still
I think it is. You know why? The fan base.
Yeah.
Fan base, that's the way they want it. That's the way I want it.
Right.
I remember, on this date, 1978, deep to left.
Yeah.
Mr. Dent goes yard against Mike Torres. I think it's still the Red Sox. I really do.
Yeah.
And I know they think the same thing.
Who, the Red Sox?
And when you're on these two teams, it's got to happen. And that first game, the proximity, your first series again, I know, I'm not even playing. In my first series, I was like, I want to get these guys. Give me some of this.
Right.
Come on, man. And so it's still got to be the Red Sox.
Yeah, I mean, you need the Red Sox to be good. And earlier this season, we weren't sure that was going to be the case.
Yeah.
And they've been a good, feisty team. It's funny, back in the day, there's players that you hate. Like, I hate David Ortiz. I hate Manny Ramirez. I think the guy that the Yankee fan hates, besides Bregman, but it's more Astro-related, is the manager. The number one Red Sox that they hate is Cora. There's no player that you despise. No. It's Alex Cora, the genius manager.
You can't go at him. It's probably Chapman.
Yeah.
Chapman.
Yeah.
And given this series, it's going to end up being Trevor Story.
Yeah, he's going to pay Trevor Story.
Hey, man, good player. Right. Scary good. And, it's interesting. One of the things I'm looking for tonight, too, Stanton, I think that first AB, Stanton, ground ball to Story, damn near killed him. It was 114-6 off the bat.
Wow.
You get that elevated, and he hit another one that was like 90-something. So, and he had some foul balls that were just missing. So I'm projecting that he's going to get a couple, maybe 1 or 2 in the air.
Right.
Leave the ball.
I think you're right, especially because he has written a weird resume as a Yankee. Gets hurt a lot, doesn't play a lot, but boy, in October, he's a man. And this 0-for-8 to start this series, I kind of agree with you. It feels like it's going to end soon because he's put the pelts on.
You always talk about, and especially a guy of that accomplishment. You'd always do.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
And you can feel it. Judge, when he's had a couple, if you will, slumps.
Right.
And it's like somebody's going to get lit up today and swing. There it is. Boom. So.
Right. We had a conversation about what we thought the lineup would be. We now kind of know it. And at third base is Ahmad Rosario.
Mm-hmm.
Evan's in love with him for some reason.
Well, he mashes lefties. I'm in love with the fact he mashes lefties. I'd play him against lefties. That's my love affair for Ahmad Rosario.
Is that the right call?
Is
that the right call? At third base.
I like
is obviously at second. Ben Rice at first.
I like it because as much as I love McMahon's glove, he's going to get his bat on the ball more, and he's going to put it in play. He may be able to get a bunt, a sac fly. He might get a knock. He might get a home run.
Right.
He's at least making contact. McMahon's not making a lot of contact. His glove. He's exquisite at third. He's really good. He's not Hall of Fame, but he's very good.
Very good glove.
But. Yep. You need somebody, the ball's got to get put in play.
Yes.
And then you saw yesterday, it was the day before, McKinstry got down a bunt in the Detroit game. And there have been a couple times in that series. I always say the bunt game is dead, but then they try to resurrect it now when everything's on the line and nobody can do it.
Oh, I've seen more bunting the last 2 weeks, Dave, than I saw all year.
Well, look at Raffaelli yesterday.
And here's the other thing, too. Can we get the first one down? It's a sacrifice bunt. Turn around and give it up. Don't try to hey, I'm going to try to get a base hit out. And now.
The job is to move the runner, not be standing on
That's
first.
why they call it a sacrifice. It's not an official at bat.
Yeah.
And these are critical times. And those little things, as much as you can sit here and wait for a 3-run homer, couple nickel dime plays get you runs.
Right. Absolutely. How do you see this game playing out tonight? Do you see a close, low-scoring game, a lot of runs being scored? If you had to project just the way this game is going to play out, what do you think?
I used to be a talk show host.
Yes.
And that's the kind of things I would do now. I just let it happen.
Let it happen.
Yeah, I let it. Honestly, I'm not blowing you off or anything, but I just here's the palette that these boys are paying, and I'm just recording. Boom, boom, boom.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's going to be my response from now on. I've been around the game long enough to know that I have no idea.
Yeah, and I remember when I first started in Seattle, and I'd say, well, and I made a statement like that. Well, da-da-da-da-da. I says, son. As soon as somebody says son, you know you're in trouble, right?
Yes.
All right, let me get my pen.
Let me know when you get this game figured out, okay? And you get back to me.
I like it.
And that's how I roll.
The definition of this sport making no sense is right now there's a wild card game between the Tigers and the Guardians. The Tigers authored the biggest collapse in the history of baseball. They may beat the Guardians and advance anyway.
In Cleveland.
And then go to the World Series. This sport makes no sense.
Right. And Cleveland, my old remember Jeff Bostic with the Redskins, bludgeoning you with a dull knife. and that's what Cleveland does. A little net cut here, boom, boom.
That didn't hurt.
They make a play.
That didn't hurt.
Next thing you're down 4-0. Jose hits one. Now you're down 7-0. But they can play the tight game. They can pitch. They can play defense.
Right.
And Detroit, when Detroit was really good, they do all of that, and they can slug too.
Right.
So that's going to be, and the winner goes to Seattle.
That's right.
And I must say,
old stomping ground.
hey man, I did a lot of stuff.
You still have a sentimental place. You know you do.
I want the Yankees to go there and torch him. What, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I love those guys, but come on, man. I'm back home on the East Coast.
That's true.
Hey, man, I'm back in the 917, baby. Come
Let's
on,
be
man.
honest. If the Yankees are going back to the World Series, there's a damn good chance they're going to have to go through Seattle.
Yeah, hey, man, they're pitching, and I know from being there last year, if Naylor and Gino had been there last year, they would have made the playoffs, and they would have gone far.
Yeah, maybe.
And the pitching is maybe a tick off from what it was last year. Wu's got a pec muscle thing, so that's could be an issue. I'm curious to see how they handle these 5 days off. Because in your sport, you need a blow.
You need it,
right?
You absolutely need it in football.
Both these teams had a day off, which is the normal rotation and normal rhythm. So now, and here's the other thing. There's a good number of those guys in that Seattle team weren't with the ball club, the playoff experience. You know how important playoff experience is. Any sport, you name it, right?
2022, they beat Toronto and then lost to Houston in the DS.
For everybody except Garrett Crochet, who just crushed it.
Yeah, he didn't have much.
Well, hey, he's throwing 100 miles, a million miles an hour. But you know the point I'm making, that the experience of having been there. So.